Why hasn't MrBeast moved to TV? In part 1, we asked if MrBeast is being ripped off by YouTube. Yes, he is. In part 2, we're taking a deeper dive.
We're going to go through the drive-in 1,000,000 times. Here's number 1.
Bugger off, you're holding up the queue.
Sorry.
David Dobrik and Mark Rober and a host of other YouTube stars are on TV. Why not MrBeast? Spoiler alert, it's the money, but not just the money. MrBeast is making around $11.6 million a year in YouTube adverts, with another $12 million in direct sponsorship. $23.6 million in total. Incredibly, MrBeast gets around 100 million views for each video he makes. On American TV, there's only one show that competes with that: the Super Bowl.
And now the two best teams stand one win away from glory.
Give it up for this snow-looking sidearming. Make some noise! It's Patrick!
In February 2023, the Super Bowl was broadcast by Fox to an audience of 113 million people. The Eagles played the Chiefs in front of a crowd of 68,000 fans. The halftime show featured Rihanna. The Super Bowl is a star-studded all-American circus. MrBeast is a ringmaster extraordinaire. His videos are jam-packed bonanzas of spectacular content.
I'm going to order every item at McDonald's and then eat it.
Stop being so bloody stupid and holding up the line. Move on, please.
In February, in his video, he crashed a train into 5 trucks. He crushed a Lamborghini and then he blew it up. He crashed a Meteor into a house and then he set it on fire and did it again. But it didn't stop there. He dropped a car from a helicopter, broke the elephant toothpaste world record, filled a pool with 1 billion Orbeez, whatever they may be, paid Tom Holland's Spider-Man stunt double $10,000 in cash to climb a 400-foot building for no apparent reason. He jumped 8 school buses in a car and then did it again in a jet car. And still, he found time to do a paid sponsorship for a video game, as well as a product placement for his chocolate. MrBeast puts on quite a show, and all that in 10 minutes, 24 seconds. It took me, 35 seconds just to describe it. Any one of those segments would be a whole video for just about any other creator. The Super Bowl coverage was well over 3.5 hours, yet it delivered a total of only 18 minutes of actual gameplay. Why? Because American football. It doesn't so much flow as it stutters. There's nearly an hour of commercial breaks. 25% of the Super Bowl broadcast was commercials. MrBeast is a ringmaster extraordinaire. His videos are jam-packed bonanzas of spectacular content.
Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul. Logan Paul, 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 Logan Paul.
Just like TV coverage of the game, MrBeast has co-hosts, a whole team of them. The lead host on Fox was Kevin Burkhardt and Gary Olson, calling the game play-by-play.
Come on into the broadcast booth. We're so excited to be with you. He's Greg Olson, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. And so we get closer to kickoff here. And I think about
is a rising star. He makes the games exciting, and he's really likable, just like MrBeast. Burkhardt and Olson could be earning up to $6 million a year. That's less than MrBeast. MrBeast is doing better on YouTube than he would as a TV host.
9,999,997. 9,900. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But hang on, aren't Super Bowl adverts the most expensive in the world? Yes, yes they are. That Sunday Fox was charging $7 million for a 30-second advert, raking in a total of $357 million. At a guess, I would say MrBeast gets maybe $1 million from video sponsors. That's a bargain compared to what you pay for 30 seconds at the Super Bowl. In Super Bowl TV advert terms, MrBeast is being shortchanged. If he was earning Super Bowl ad money, he'd be earning $170, $180 million for every video he made. When Americans are watching the game, and let's face it, it's pretty much only Americans that watch the game, there's an ad break, and it's the time to grab a bud or a hot dog. In a MrBeast video, the advert is integrated almost seamlessly into the video.
Hello Neighbor 2 just came out, and to celebrate, I built a scale replica of their house in real life. And we're gonna see what happens if it gets hit by a meteor.
$1 million or even $2 million to reach 110 million people? That's a bargain. It's cheap as chips. In Super Bowl TV advert terms, MrBeast is being shortchanged. So let's forget terrestrial TV. Probably the best platform to compare to MrBeast is streaming. TV counts audience numbers and audience share, but streaming platforms count views, just like YouTube. On a streaming service, it's all about retention. Netflix, Apple TV and Prime, they call it completion. But it's the same thing. The metric of most value is how many viewers stick around and watch the whole show. You gotta give the audience what they want. MrBeast is a master of it. He's a master of retention. His videos open strong. He tells you what it's about, and then he dives straight into the action. In the opening 10 seconds of that video, there are 10 cuts.
We're about to test things that no one has ever tested before, like flattening a Lamborghini with a hydraulic press, climbing a building with a real Spider-Man suit, the world's largest elephant toothpaste experiment, filling a pool with 1 billion Orbeez.
MrBeast has a retention figure of about 85%. That's extraordinary. I get 25% if I'm lucky, and I'm pleased with that. If you watch one of MrBeast's videos, you watch it to the end, and no one told him how to do it. He learned the hard way by making videos, lots of them. So how does the money compare? Well, the biggest star on Amazon Prime is Jeremy Clarkson. Both MrBeast and Clarkson like dropping cars from helicopters.
And let it go. There it is.
We know Clarkson earns around $10 million a year. Steve Carell was paid a similar amount for Space Force. In Netflix terms, MrBeast is doing just fine. There are other sports that have massive global audiences and a similar reach. Certainly tennis. Tennis Grand Slams get audiences of 400 million. Formula One gets 500 million unique views each season. The World Cup finals get a global audience of around 1.5 billion. Over in India, Sanjay Manjrekar is the world's highest paid cricket commentator, but he's only on around $1 million. I say only $1 million. Gary Lineker also gets £1 million a year, despite the World Cup getting 100 million views on the iPlayer. Those are MrBeast numbers, but MrBeast sure isn't going to the BBC. Not for that money anyway. MrBeast shares 45% of his ad revenue with YouTube. Could they pay him more? Yes. Should they pay him more? Well, I think they should. You can let me know what you think in the comments. Simon Cowell was paid $75 million for the X Factor in 2013. Ellen DeGeneres got $50 million in 2017. Is YouTube paying MrBeast TV money? Would he be better off on TV? Would he be better off on TV? No, I don't think he would. I think it's fair to say that MrBeast ain't leaving YouTube anytime soon. At least I hope not. But why? TV can certainly afford him. You see, MrBeast has been on YouTube since he was 13 years old. He knows what he's doing there. He was brought up on YouTube. It's where he wants to be. Why on earth would MrBeast want to contend with studio executives and network management? He has full creative control. He's his own man. Don't get me wrong, I am not criticising MrBeast in any way. I admire him. He started making out videos on a crappy old phone in his bedroom, and now look at him. These days he has a huge crew and he's built his own studio. It's huge. He's built his channel with hard work, single-minded, ambitious and relentless grind. I run my own business. I get it. My business is not as big as MrBeast's. My videos are not as well popular as MrBeast's, but I make them my own way. I don't want anyone telling me what to do, but there's something else MrBeast knows that keeps him away from TV. YouTube is the future. TV is yesterday's media. That's why I'm here. I'm Matt Fresco, and if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments or hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you want more like this, then do subscribe and smash that notification bell so you know when my next video comes out. Do it now, or I'll delete your Minecraft saves. Do you know, I'm not entirely sure I know what a Minecraft save is. But that's nothing compared to cricket. Apparently, according to the International Cricket Council, in 2022, the 2020 World Cup got 6.6 billion views across all platforms. I think I'd take that with a pinch of salt. That's it. We're done. Goodbye. Hoorah.
That good?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You're a star. That's that as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day, bye.
Bye-bye.